Hey y'all, welcome back to our flippin' farmstead. So we don't have a whole lot going on homesteading wise, but I thought I would bring you along as I make one of our favorite side dishes. Most of the kids like this. Big D likes it and I like it. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you the ingredients. So here are my ingredients. I have some zucchini, some yellow squash, some sweet potatoes, some regular taters, an onion, butter, ranch, and salt and pepper. So we're going to chop up all these vegetables and put them in here, and then I'll show you the next step. So I got all my veggies cut up. There's sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, onions, zucchini, squash, all in there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drizzle it, if I can speak. I'm gonna drizzle it with this extra virgin olive oil. I'm not sure how they get that extra virgin into the bottle, but we're just gonna drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil. Not a lot, just a little. And then I'm going to take a half a stick of butter and just place random spots on there. On both pans. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Then I'm going to put some of this ranch seasoning over the top of it, just sprinkle it. And then I'm going to salt and pepper it, and I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil, and I'm going to put it in my air fryer because my oven doesn't work for an hour at 425 degrees, and then when I check it or when it's done, I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like when it's all cooked. I'll preheat my air fryer. This is my air fryer oven, convection oven. I love this thing. When we first moved in the stove, the oven did not work, and so we bought a new oven and it has broken, and Lowe's refuses to take it back. They won't exchange it or refund my money, so I'm fighting with the manufacturer, Samsung, to fix this oven that I had for 5 days and quit working. It's the display panel went out, so you can't use the oven at all. The stovetop works, but that's a whole nother soapbox we won't get in on. And you hear my son screaming in the background. He's outside playing something. But I have this set to, I need to clean that. I made cornbread the other night. I guess I got some on there. 450. I'm going to turn that down a little bit between 4 and 400 there, so we get it 425. It's on bake, and then I'm just going to set it for like 10 minutes and let that preheat while I cover this with aluminum foil. So I've got it covered. And now I gotta clean up my mess from all my veggie chopping. And we're gonna get this put in the oven. Got all my scraps cleaned up right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna write on this bag, I'm gonna save these to make veggie broth with later. So I'm just gonna write veg scrap and then today's date. And I got this little thing right here off Amazon and I love it. Let me set this bag up and I'll show you how it works. All right, so you open your bag and then you take it and you slide, I don't know if I can do it one-handed. You slide it up here and it holds it. And it holds the bag open. Oh, there, I got that one on. Let's see if we can do this one. You just slide it up there. Let me put it on there. I can't do that one-handed. Alright, now I got it all in there. And it holds the bag open for you. So then you can just dump whatever you want to put in there. And it holds the bag open. And I got these bags that are wider at the bottom. I'm sorry if you can hear my kid screaming in the background. He's outside playing. It's rained for like 3 days straight, and he's finally got to where he can get outside and play. So he's out there. They're having a good time. Downside is every time I turn on the camera, they want to scream. But anyway, so I'm going to put this in the freezer, and when I get a big quantity, I will put it in my stock pot and boil it down to make some veggie stock. So I got that one, and it's gonna cook. I'm going to reset this timer for 60 minutes. And then, actually I'm gonna set it for 30, and then I will check on it and see how it's doing. Because this thing is really finicky. Sometimes it works. Oh, let me see if I can flip you upside down and get you down there. We're gonna go 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, we'll come back and check on it. And then this one, I'll have to put in separate because there's just not enough room. I thought I could slide this pan and the other pan next to each other, but this pan is wider than the other pan that I normally do that with. So we're just going to have to cook this one separate. We're having to go with that vegetable medley is when Big D gets home from work, he's going to grill these pork chops for us. So we're going to have pork chops and those veggies and probably applesauce. So this is the end result. Everyone started eating before I could record it, so it's pretty picked through, but that's what it looks like.